Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Well, we got a twofer today because we have not one, but two Bentalls.
Yeah, it was take your kid to work day, so Barney Bentall brought his son Dustin, or maybe Dustin brought Barney. I don't know. It could be either way today, I don't know. But they join us, talk about the Grand Caribou Opry that's coming up, year number 6. Hey guys, how are you?
Great.
Good. Dustin, you just got back from Europe. Tell us about this. What was going on?
Yeah, I was over there with Kendall. Did 2 weeks in Holland and a week in Germany.
How was that?
It was great. My record got released there last year, and it was really cool to be that far away from home and see people that, are
Is it different playing your music in the European environment? Our audience is different. You were telling us before we went to air that there's a big kind of roots music indie scene
Americana,
there.
Yeah, they really love it over there, especially Holland and Germany. You know, they know a lot about what's going on in North America, and they know a lot of the history of the music, and it's cool too, because when you're here, you know, I just do what I do, right? But when you go over there, you're like you're an Americana artist, you know? And it's like, oh yeah, I guess I am.
Yes, that's the way I am.
And Barney, what's been going on with you?
Just lots of playing as well. Not over in Europe, but just mainly a little closer.
It's exotic. Send the kids over there for a little while. And away
and
you go.
Look after the exotic.
Exactly.
The home front here.
Mike mentioned the Grand Caribou Opry. Maybe
6
give us
years.
the overview. 6 years, I can't believe it. But tell us what it's all about.
Nor can I. That sometimes shocks me, and it's so cliched, but time is really accelerating in many ways. Started as this idea sort of up at the ranch when Dust was starting to play music and all his buddies would be up there, and it just, I don't know, it kind of happened very organically and spontaneously. And the idea was to do the first one we did in the chapel right in the sort of the downtown east side, and as a fundraiser for the Potluck Cafe Society.
Which is a great thing. You have to tell us a little bit about it.
They're great. I was just, you know, I drop down there periodically, and they're a social enterprise. So they are down there at ground zero helping with, you know, people, helping people live there, feed people, get their medication, all levels. But they're also a social enterprise in that they have this wonderful catering business. So people kind of on the margins and trying to pull themselves to a better place.
Yeah, it's a work opportunity.
It's a work opportunity, and so they work on all fronts. And I think ultimately that's one of the best solutions for the problems that you know,
I agree,
are just sort of epidemic down there.
Not a handout, a handout. Sometimes it's, you know, it's the easiest thing. And but I mean, musically too, you guys sort of, I mean, I don't want to say stumbled into it, but you really stumbled into something that I think was missing for a lot of people in their musical experience when they're going out to have a night out. You know, the Grand Caribou Opry really sort of filled something that I think people didn't have.
Well, I love people just go to the night and they absolutely love it because there's so much variety, there's so much collaboration. And it's not very controlled. It's not slick, but
that's why it's good.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
It's music.
Sure. And then there's also the aspect of right at the beginning, after watching old Opry clips, there'd always be a song sponsor. And it just seemed so tacky, and I thought, what would it be like if the Potluck went out and got people to
sponsor?
Like Shaw, for instance, they're a big one. They sponsor a song, and I get up, I'm introducing it, and then just kind of go into that humorous realm and introduce the song sponsored by somebody. And the first time I did it, our very first gig was in Winnipeg, and we had all these sponsors, and I thought, oh, this is so goofy, this is not going to work. I didn't think anything was going to work.
It's hilarious.
And it's hilarious, and you get to, I get to kind of take sort of humorous pot shots at all these really good-natured sponsors. And they're really good about it, and at the end of the day, it raises a lot of money and feeds a lot of people and helps a lot of people.
Dustin, how much fun is it for you as a musician? I mean, to just go in there and just have some fun and just play, because when you're doing it for a living, sometimes there is a structure that you need to bring into the musical experience. But to just go and just have a night with your friends playing music must be so much fun.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I mean, it is a nice break from the regular touring. I mean, everything we do is so much fun, but this is like, it's such an easy night, you know, you just play your handful of songs for the night, and it's such a great group of musicians.
Who else is going to be there?
Ridley Bent, Matt Masters,
Steve Dawson.
Steve Dawson's doing it.
We got there's a little bit of a North Van reunion theme happening. So, members of Spirit of the West, Craig Northey from The Odds.
Beautiful.
So just
what a night.
Yeah.
People drop in.
Well, you guys, thank you so much. Always so nice to see you.
I said Opry every time.
You did.
This is the first year I've nailed it all the time.
And Barney and Dustin. Woo!
Michael Caribou.
Opry. He likes to call it the Opry, whatever you want to call it. It's a great night of great music and great fun. You can join the Grand Caribou Opry. It's a great fundraiser, as we mentioned, for the Potluck Cafe Society. The concert happens Saturday, November the 19th at the Vogue, and tickets are available at the box office or online. You guys have a couple of other shows.
2 shows in Vancouver Island this Friday and Saturday. Friday right downtown Victoria at St. Andrews, and then Saturday night in Saanich.
Very nice.
Excellent stuff. Thanks
guys,
so much,
thank
you guys.
you. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. We're going to take a break and come back with more right after this. Stick around.
Eh?
Eh?